Hey guys, welcome to Mammy's Kitchen, Cooking with Mammy. Listen, we are going to make a chicken cornbread casserole today. Now I have some chicken. Here, let me move the dish over. I have some chicken, about 3 cups of just shredded chicken. Cut whatever size you want, guys, whatever size you want. To that, we're going to add, this is 1 small onion. Now you can add red onion, you can add purple onion, you can add Vidalias, whatever. Now, I've got a can of whole kernel corn, drained. And look, I did not have a can of Rotel. You use a can of Rotel drained. I didn't have a can of Rotel, so I took diced tomatoes, dipped them out with a holy spoon, so there would be no juice in them, and then I used part of my can of green chilies. So now I have kind of a Rotel, kind of a homemade Rotel. Okay? Then we've got 1 whole jalapeno diced. Now, it has a very little bit of the membrane in it, but no seeds. Okay? And then you can use as much cheese as you want. I'm not a fan too much of cheese, so this is just a half a cup of cheese. This is cheddar cheese. It's sharp. I don't like sharp. I don't know why I picked up sharp instead of mild. I don't know. But that's what I got. And then we're going to put in some sour cream. I'm going to say about, as much as you want really, but I'm going to do about a half a cup. Half a cup of sour cream. And then to that we're going to add a tablespoon or so of cumin. This is a half a tablespoon measure I've got here. This is your southwestern flavor. Okay. You can use as little as much as that. Now my chicken was seasoned. If your chicken is not seasoned, then make sure you put some salt and pepper in here too. But my chicken was seasoned, so we're not going to worry with that. Now we're going to stir that up. Get that good and combined together, which is a lot easier said than done with this much stuff in this smaller bowl. I don't know why. Oops. Got 1 piece of my chicken. I did not. See, I just boiled some tenderloins. Didn't shred him up. Thought I'd gotten it all. But I just shredded up with my hand, guys. Simple and plain. Easy. Easy peasy. Okay, let's continue to try to get this mixed up because we got to have it a lot more mixed than what it is right now. You know, we make all different kind of cornbreads. You know, I like to make the cornbread with the onions and the jalapenos. I like to make the sweet cornbread where you have the jalapenos inside and then the honey on the outside. But this is kind of, I would almost say it's like a vegetable cornbread. That was a piece of tomato peeling. My tomatoes. Now I'm getting it kind of mixed up now. There. Just want to make sure it's good and mixed. Oops. I always throw stuff out the bowl. Always. Okay. Okay, I think that's mixed. Okay. Now, let me get my spoon, and it won't matter, guys, because you see we're fixing to mix it together anyway, so it won't matter. Now, we're going to have 1 packet of Jiffy cornbread. If you don't have Jiffy, guys, you can use any cornbread mix. We've got 1 egg, because that's what Jiffy calls for, 1 egg. And then 1/3 cup of milk. Then we're going to mix that up good. So it really is not like a cornbread, but you'll see when it comes to, when it gets done. Now to this, we're going to add our cornbread mix. And you can use this, guys, as a dip. You can use it as where you just cut it and eat a piece of it, dip it out and eat, you know what, I mean, like whatever you want to do with it. Whatever you choose to do with it. And we're going to cook it on a 350 degree oven for about 30 minutes. Okay. Just get it mixed up real good so you have that cornbread mix all the way through it. And it's almost, guys, like a binder, the cornbread mix. But you want to make sure you've got it good and good and good incorporated. It smells so good, but that's the cumin that I smell. I like cumin. Now, Sonny, if she was home, she might, I don't know if she'd eat it or not. I really don't. She's not a fan of cumin. And I love it. I love cumin. Of course, she eats my fajitas and they have cumin, so she'd probably eat it. She'd probably eat it. Okay, now that's looking good, 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 good. All right, now we're going to get our dish. I already have it sprayed. Just grease it however you want to, guys, however you want to. Then we're just going to, whew, that's heavy. We're going to put our dish in here. This is going to be a full dish. Could have used a little bigger one, but it's okay. We're going to use what we done got out and what we done messed up. Over on the crafting, they'll say, well, it would have looked better if it had yellow. It would look better if it had this. And I'm a big fan of using what I have on hand. And I've already dirtied this up, so we're using it. Since I have such a big dish, I might have to cook it a little longer, but I'll let you know whenever we come back how long, you know, I left it in there for. You can cook it more spread out, like in a deep dish pie plate or something like that. If you was going to use it as a dip, that'd probably be a good thing to put it in, like the deep dish pie plate. We've been out chasing the cow again this morning. The person that's supposed to buy him is supposed to be here today, hopefully, because it's not my favorite morning time thing to do, and it seems like he gets out a lot of mornings, and with Sonny and them gone, that left me and Dusty to wrangle him in, but we got him in. So anyhow, now I'm going to put this in a 350 degree oven for approximately 30 minutes, but like I said, it's deep. See, it's pretty deep. So I'm going to have to just kind of judge it as to when it's ready. All right, I'll be back.